Got to myself a blueberry muffin. Apparently warm it up, tastes nice. So let's see how that goes. Now I'm heading back to my car. And that's how the story goes. Oh my god, what a day. It's been a long day, man. It's been a long day. You go nursery, you go secondary, well, how does the order really go? You go nursery, you go primary school, you go secondary school, you may go college or sixth form, and then you go university, right? That's the order it goes, isn't it? It's Make a Habit Motivation. It's 26th of January 2018. I'm just hesitating on the fact of the day. 26 days into the year already. Have you started your year right? It's Make a Habit Motivation all day, every day. I'm talking about the fact that right now the video is regarding, you may have a dream, but other people may not actually realize what your dream is about. I may not paint the picture the way you would like them to paint the picture. And in regards to all of that, and saying that, it makes it difficult for you to realize, or let's put it this way, it's difficult for you to actually comprehend the fact that even though you've sold the dream, some people may not actually understand what your dream is about. And only when they actually visually, physically see it is when they start to actually pick up on it. And obviously, I'm always talking about believe, vision, achieve. Now, in regards to everything, this video is really the story of life. Now, how story of life goes basically is your parents meet up, they do their thing, you're born, if everything goes according to plan, you're born, you're into the world, they raise you, they nurture you, they teach you everything they know subconsciously, unconsciously, physically, mentally. They bring you up, and your community surroundings brings you up along with. And then you go into the schooling system. You go nursery, you go secondary, well, how does the order really go? You go nursery, you go primary school, you go secondary school, you may go college or sixth form, and then you go university, right? That's the order it goes, isn't it? Get your qualification. You really had an idea of where you wanted to go. You got your ambitions there. And then guess what happens? You end up, things happen in life where, for example, you become a parent. You get caught up on the street. You get caught up in the fact that you've got bills to pay. And you while you was going studying and going university, you didn't even realize that you started to get into a job. And as you got into the job, it affected you. And then you let your dream die. You let your dream die. Can you imagine that? You actually let your dream die? How does that work? How are you letting your dream die? I don't understand it. And there's a lot of people right now who's watching this video, and you haven't not let yourself blossom like a flower or grow like a tree and bear fruit. Before you even got to the fruit stage, bearing the fruit, crop stage, cropping, you know what? Oh, anyway, I'm going to continue doing this video. Basically, I ain't even going to do no takes, no cuts, or edits. What I'm saying to you right now is, you've got to that stage where you was just about there, and then you've just switched off and not bothered go about it. I've met people that are so talented, have so much skills, you know, they've gone to university, they studied, you know, or you've become a parent and you've just given up on life. And you know what? We make excuses all the time. And the only way of putting it better is that we're scared. You know, I wanted to do certain things when I was younger. I know what I can think when I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what stopped me from doing it? I made the excuse I was a parent. I made the excuse that it just wasn't possible and have the time. You know, that's the one thing people always say is they don't have the time, but you got to make time. What are you doing with your time? Are you using it constructively? You know, I'm going to put time video in here, no time. I'm actually going to drop it in here at the top, right at the top for this video. What I want to say to you right now, as much as you've watched my videos over and over again, many of you will watch these videos and you won't even realize that they're actually benefiting you. You won't feel it's benefiting you. You may think, oh, why am I watching this video? It's worthless. But you know what? Watch my videos, subscribe to the channel, check it out, and you'll understand where I'm coming from. The end of the day, in regards to everything, in regards to what you are doing right now in your life, are you really doing stuff that are you doing what you intended to go out and do? Or are you doing stuff that you're just like, oh, biding time and saying, yeah, I will do it at some point, but you ain't put pen to paper. You ain't writing things down. You just got it in your so-called apparently memory. You need to write it down and actually make it become a reality, or it's never going to happen. You know, you got to continue to make a habit out of your great habits and knock out the bad habits one by one, and stay positive, productive, and patient, and believe, vision, achieve. Remember to be consistent, committed, and confident. If you ain't consistent, you ain't going to see things through. If you ain't committed, just forget it. And if you're not confident with it, it's a wrap. You have to have all of this. It may not come at the same time, but at the end of the day, everything may not happen at the same time. But the thing is, what you fail to realize is that you have everything you need. You're making excuses. You don't have the money. You don't have the time. You don't have the friends, the family, social circle, business partners. You don't have people to pay. You ain't got the money to pay people. You don't have the area that you would like to do things. You're not in the right surroundings. You don't have the right building. You know, you don't have the knowledge. You don't have the skills. You don't have this. You don't have that. If you continue making excuses, you won't get where you want to go. Hit the button, subscribe, like, share. I'm out. It's Make a Habit Motivation. You know what it is. Andrew J. Jules. See you tomorrow. You know, thank you for watching. Actually want, say what you want. Say it out loud and say it inside as well. So therefore, as much as it's that you say inside, make sure what outside you say matches what you say inside, and vice versa. So therefore, when you're going out, or however you interact, just remember the one thing. Do I really want this in my life? Is this really what I want to be saying? Is these the words that I want to be empowering? Because what the words that you empower writes your future. As the t-shirt says, I will be changing my t-shirt at some point. I'm going to look and see what quotes you guys have liked the most. So go jump up on my Instagram, check out my quotes, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And